Hey guys, this is AgentMindStorm, and welcome back to my survival series. Last episode was the episode where we went mining, and we got a load of iron in the episode, but then as soon as I stopped recording, I kept staying in that cave for around 45 minutes until I had over 5 stacks of iron. Now, why do I need 5 stacks of iron? Let me show you. This machine down here. Now, you can't see most of the hoppers, but there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hoppers in every single one of these little stacks. Let's put on the elytra here. And basically, guys, all these little stacks here are sorting systems. They sort the items that are going to be coming through our system into the different chests. As you can see, there's loads of these different sorting things here. Goes all the way around, all the way over here, and then this thing right here is the place where all the stuff comes up from the fish farm, and that gets sorted into the miscellaneous chest at the end. So, basically, guys, there's loads of stuff happening in this Farm Central. That's great. Farm Central. That's literally just the middle of Farm Central. Okay, but anyways, this is Farm Central. It has these little water ice pathways going all the way around it, every single way, as you can see. And then this here is where the stuff comes up from the fish farm, because as you can see, it's lined up perfectly with the fish farm. They come over here, they come up, and then they get pushed this way, pushed across here, and end up in this chest. So this whole system sorting thing is done. I also went over here to the wheat farm, and added a use for this ugly thing in the middle. It's now a support entrance with iron doors on both sides to prevent the villager or zombies from getting in. So, as you can see, we can come down here and fix the villager in case anything goes wrong, and then we can leave and go back up. So basically, guys, this is no longer an ugly, useless thing. It's now an ugly, useful thing? Ugly use? Okay. Then, also, I've decided what we're gonna do for episode 100. We're not going to do a world tour at all. We're going to hold that off until Super Duper Graphics comes out. And then Diamond Knight's going to join me, and he's going to do we're going to build a house for him, basically, in one episode, because he doesn't have a house in this world. It's crazy. He's been joining us like the most of any helper, and yet he doesn't have a house. Now, this is the last thing that we're going to work on this episode. This is the cactus farm, and it took a lot of dark oak wood and destroying part of a forest to get this much. Basically, I've built this thing now, it's ready to be cactused, and the most painful part of this farm was this water system down here. Because I had to make sure that every single water was pushing in the right direction, and that stuff couldn't get stuck no matter where it landed. And I did accomplish that. It just required some signs, some packed ice, a little tunnel, and a lot of water and sand and dark oak. Basically, guys, it just took a lot of stuff. A lot more stuff than I probably needed. But anyways, what we're going to do now is start putting all the cacti in place. So let's go. Let's just jump right into it, because you know what? Why not? So we'll just build all of these cacti, and then we need to do 2 more layers that are also 5 by 5. So basically, guys, this cactus farm is super efficient because it has 25 cacti per layer. So there's 75 different cacti all growing at the same time. And you know, guys, it is so tempting to say cactuses. Like, it is so tempting for me to come out and just say cactuses, but I know cactuses is not correct, so I shouldn't say cactuses, even though I really want to say cactuses. Now, I did forget that we need a bunch of fences, because we need a bunch of fences. We need, like, let's see, I think it's 5 by 4. We need 20 per layer, so we need 60 fences, which means we need 20, so we need 40 dark oak wood just to craft a bunch of, like, fences, which is going to use up most of our dark oak wood. Never mind, we have some more in here. Okay, we're good. Now, do we have any sticks that we can... Yes, plenty of sticks. Now, let's make a load of fences here, and if you guys are noticing, my nose sounds a little bit stuffed up. That's because it's getting into, like, allergy season, and I just am really bad during allergy season. Sorry, but it's just gonna have to be that way. But anyways, this is episode 99, guys. 99 episodes in this world. Think about that. Think about how big 99 is. We've had that many episodes. Technically, we only had, 82 in this world because 18, or no, 17 were in the Skyblock world, but we're not going to count that. We're counting them as the same series here because they're basically just a direct continuation of each other. So this series has gone on for 99 episodes. Next episode, we're going to celebrate by giving someone who has joined us a nice household because we appreciate them joining. That's... oh. But anyways, this cactus farm is going to be so efficient, and it's the most pointless thing, guys. This is literally the most pointless Farm Central build, and it's the one that's probably the biggest. Actually, no, wrong. The biggest one's either the wheat farm or the cactus farm. Now, guys, after the cactus farm, there's only 2 more farms we need before Farm Central's complete, which is the beetroot farm and the iron farm. I think we're going to build the iron farm over in the swamp that I destroyed before, because it's a big open area, and I don't know why it didn't work before, but it might be because it wasn't all in one biome. So that's what we're going to try to do this time. We're going to try to put it all in one biome, all in a big swamp. So, also, as you may notice, all the stuff down here is going out there, because I finished the ice tunnels between all the different farms in between episodes. Like, the sugarcane farm now has a tunnel that goes all the way to the main system, and this farm connects into the sugarcane farm, because the sugarcane farm's tunnel goes right across here, so it just goes back there and up. And I also have soul sand in place, so as soon as we get Update Aquatic, it will start working. Now, the thing, though, is we still don't know if we're getting Update Aquatic on Xbox One Edition. And that's because they have changed what they said about it a lot. Because originally they said that no, you will not get any updates. Then they updated Xbox One and never really said if they were deciding or not. But now they recently said that they're not going to, and then they retracted this. Basically, guys, Minecraft has no idea what it's doing, and we have no idea either until they come up with an official decision. And to be honest, I don't think they actually have an official decision yet, because they just can't decide, and in the end, I think it is easier for them to just update the Xbox One Edition and please everyone than to deal with all the anger all the time, because basically, guys, 4J Studios said that all of their different console versions are on the same engine, just like all the Bedrock versions are on the Bedrock engine, which means that updating all the versions for them is just copying assets and code. So, there should be no reason that it takes loads of... maybe they need to optimize for the specific hardware. That's probably the thing. The problem I see is not actually coding Xbox One Edition, it's coding the world converter from Xbox One Edition. Because every time an Xbox One Edition update comes out, it causes them to have to rework the world converter some more to make the new biomes and the new blocks and the new turtle behaviors or whatever work right. So, they have to keep updating the world converter, which probably takes more work than it's worth. So if I had to guess, the main reason they don't want to update is not because it's hard to just code a load for that, it's because it's hard to code the world converter on Bedrock. That would be my guess, though. I don't know. And then we also don't know if Switch Edition will be getting the Bedrock or will get Update Aquatic first. So there are just so many things going on. If I had to guess, they're trying to get the Switch Bedrock Edition out before Update Aquatic, so Switch Edition and Xbox One Edition will be left in about the same state. That would be my guess, at least, but I have no idea what they're thinking, to be honest. I just like to speculate. Now, I also had a cool idea for Update Aquatic that they might be able to squeeze in before the end. Of course, they're not going to do this, because, you know, it's a cool idea, and they don't... wait, what is going on here? Oh, that cactus grew, and it doesn't have anything to stop it yet, so we're going to do that now. See, I should probably explain what I'm doing here, by the way. All these fence posts that I'm placing in, when the cacti grow and they hit the fence post, it breaks instantly because it can't grow there. So that's how we farm the cacti. They grow and then they hit the thing and then they break and fall down into the water. I should probably have explained that. Now guys, something that actually is legitimately worrying in this world is the fact that our system for wheat farming is literally too efficient. We cannot handle all the wheat. We're already on 3 double chests full almost, which is really scary because we're... seriously, guys, running out of that is not good. We cannot run out of stuff, and space is just so important when you're storing loads of wheat and seeds that what I did is I split up the wheat and seeds chest into 2 separate chests because I've decided we'll remove the chorus fruit farm, because that probably wasn't going anywhere. Who needs chorus fruit? We need that for purple, which we can literally farm from the end city. So there's no point in that. But then also, I decided that, like, our wheat chest was too full. We needed to split it. So I did. And now we have separate chests. But the problem is now we're still running out of space. It's still too efficient. We need to, like, burn the stuff at this point. We could make a machine where it just constantly spits out wheat upwards and burns it, and it would never run out, because we still have so much. It's ridiculous. Also, this cactus farm looks really cool because of all this different stuff. Now, we should probably build the next layer of dark oak wood before we, give up on this one, so let's just do that now. I guess we can build above. Yeah, that'll work. And then, yeah, we'll break there and then do, like, a risky little jump thing there. Yeah, that works. That's pretty good. Maybe we should put the fences in place before we go up. Like, before we build up. Before we build cacti. Because then we don't have to, like, worry about all the cacti getting destroyed. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We should probably get all the sand in place before the cacti. Genius. Now, we are going to need some more dark oak wood. That's a problem, but I think we can just easily get it from my mini dark oak forest that I've created on this island. I did have to create a mini dark oak forest because of just how much dark oak wood we're using. Guys, can you tell I like dark oak wood? It's a really nice looking material. It's dark, and it's brownish green, which I like because it looks mossy, but still good. And also, it works with glowstone pretty well. I think it does, at least. Like, it's got the same sort of browns in it that the glowstone does, so it works with it pretty well. Now, we're definitely going to be out of planks here. We should go and grab all of the stuff that's been filtering into the system down here. Ow, that hurt. Now, in here... Okay, we just got loads of materials, and now we're stuck in our own system. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, I think we'll break this here, and then break this. Then we'll go into Elytra shrink mode. There. Elytra shrink mode, come on. There, Elytra shrink mode, and then patch up this little ceiling here. There we go. So we got a bunch of materials back. That's good. And at least we know the water system works now. So, however, we still lost a lot of materials to the cacti themselves, like they just broke. So there's still that issue, but we got a lot of them back, so that's good. Now, let's just mine all these, because, guys, there is no point for this farm. I'm going to be completely 100% honest with you guys. This is the most pointless farm I think I've ever created. But it's really cool looking because of all the sand and stuff, and it's also just shows how crazy you can go in survival if you want to. So the point of Farm Central is not really to get loads of materials. It's actually to get emeralds and stuff, but it's kind of just to show what we can do in survival, because we can do so much in this crazy world because of our diamond tools and stuff and our unlimited resources practically. I just like to push the limits of what we can do, and this was definitely a project that will push our limits, and it'll keep pushing our limits until it's done. When it is done, though, it'll be fun to come here and just look at it all first off, but then also to get loads and loads of emeralds, because emeralds are good for trading, and that is probably the justification I can give for why Farm Central exists. It exists so that we can trade with villagers. Just that. Now, I don't think I ever actually explained my cool update aquatic idea, so I should probably explain that now. My deep ocean update aquatic idea is that we create a new type... What is going on here? Oh, it's on the fence. Okay. We create a new type of ocean and call it a deep ocean. But there's already a deep ocean. Yeah, rename the current deep ocean to just ocean. Rename the current ocean to shallow ocean. And then we'll have a new ocean called the deep ocean that extends all the way to y equals 5. Because the current one goes like to 35. So we'll have a 30 blocks deeper ocean that is super dark when you go deeper in it too. So like you can barely even see. I think that that's just a good idea that they should definitely put in the update aquatic. And then I also had some cool ideas, like you could put a bioluminescent fish down there, because the same way that you can always see an Enderman's eyes at night, or a Phantom's eyes, or a spider's eyes. Basically, you can see evil creatures' eyes at night because they glow. And they could apply that exact same effect to fish in water. So imagine that you're in the deep ocean, you see some crazy looking fish. It's just, I think that a deep ocean would fit the update aquatic perfectly, and it's the one thing they're really missing, like a scary ocean. Because there's no scary oceans. There's, like, the scariest thing you'll see is a pufferfish. Actually, no, it's a drowned, because they added drowned now. It was a pufferfish, though. It was going to be a pufferfish for a while, till they decided to add the hostile mob. Also, can we point out that this update has had the most mobs, like, in a long time? Because I really like that. There are so many creatures in Update Aquatic. There's the fish, the tropical fish, which have 3,072 variants. Yeah, that's a thing now. 3,072 different fish that you can grab and store in aquariums, plus 2 other types of fish and a pufferfish. I mean, I don't know. Pufferfish are also a type of fish. Public service announcement. But then they've also added a drowned mob, a turtle mob. They're going to add a dolphin mob. They've added a phantom mob. There are so many things in Update Aquatic, just mobs in general, and I am really impressed. If they can keep this speed up with mobs, this game will be overflowing. I think that their next update, though, should focus on either the underground, the nether, or a new dimension, because currently, also the upgrade progression tree, because currently you get to, like, diamonds, and then you've got diamonds. There's nothing higher than diamonds. They need to change that. But then they also need to go and make it so there's a new dimension, a new crazy goal to hit. You know, they need to add more endgame content, because Update Aquatic stuff is cool, but it just scratches the surface of what's really endgame, because going deep requires enchantments and stuff, right? So that's kind of endgame, but then it's just not the most endgamey thing you could have, because you could definitely go all-out endgamey with some crazy new hard dimension, but they haven't. So they need to get their butts off doing nothing with the current... Because, guys, the overworld has so many biomes. It has so many biomes. We don't need more overworld biomes. We don't need to expand on the overworld biomes more. We need new craziness. We need some new... Either a... Maybe we could combine the cave update and the underground update. I mean, the underground update and the new dimension update idea. And then just call it the depth update and make the new dimension some sort of dark thing. I don't know. They have so many good options, but they just don't seem to be taking them. Like, why not make a new dimension? Why not make a super deep ocean? But they opt for, like... Actually, guys, I can't really complain about anything in Update Aquatic, though. Update Aquatic is a really good update. You know what wasn't a good update, though? 1.10. 1.10 was just about the most disappointing update I've ever seen. The Frostburn update, where they added, what, polar bears? Husks, strays, magma blocks, netherwart blocks, bone blocks, and, that's all I can remember from 1.10. Strays, husks, polar bears, so like 3 mobs, but 2 are just retextures of a current mob, and then some new blocks. Were beetroot? No, beetroots were 1.9, never mind. Okay. Because I remember in the console update, they added beetroots in the same update as they added, like, magma blocks and stuff. That was the only named console edition update as far as I'm aware. Like, banners, blocks, beets, and bears. Because I think all the other updates have just been, like, TU blank. But that one was banners, blocks, beetroots, and bears. Which, by the way... That update has a lot of features that we barely use. Like, it had path blocks, those are cool. It had magma blocks, those are really cool. And other than that, not a lot of big things. Like, unless I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, Frostwalker and Mending. Mending was huge. Never mind. Mending was probably the single biggest thing from banners, blocks, beets, and bears. But guys, I think this is about the end of this episode because we got this cactus farm this far, but we can't finish it. We've got, like, no time. So for now... I do want to tell you all, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.